Hey guys, I know that you guys were quite stressing that your cost per purchase have been going up over the last 4 or 5 days. So I wanted to make an extra video just for you guys to sort of just reassure you guys to don't stress too much. Maybe the results have changed since we last talked 2, 3 days ago. But when we did talk 2, 3 days ago, like realize that it's only been 4 bad days. It was sort of this period of no sales, the day we jumped on a call. Like you want to start stressing if it's only been 7 plus days of just bad days. And you have to realize that bigger brands, they only stress if their ads are gone bad for 30 plus bad days. And on top of that, I want you guys to take a step back. Like if you zoom out, for the last 30 days, you guys have still been profitable, immensely profitable, despite those few bad days. So if you take a step back, over 30 days, you're still profitable. There are periods where you're getting cost per purchase for $30 on average, which is just ridiculous, right? So obviously with it's yin and yang. There are going to be days that are insanely profitable and days where you're making a loss. But overall, you want to at least get to break even. But for you guys, you're actually profitable over the last 30 days. So you want to start seeing things from a 30-day time frame, especially as you guys grow as a brand. Next, you want to realize that you guys are getting a new influx of new audiences. Like you only got 2.6 mil from the 31st 21st to 31st of March. Okay, so around here to here. Interesting. You're only doing 2.6 mil. And then your audience, literally your reach tripled the 10 days after. So from the 1st of April to 10th. But then I think there's a lag with the retargeting. But I'm trying to say that you guys are reaching way more new, so many more new people, much more than normal. And if you notice that when we first started the ads, you were getting no sales, no sales, no sales, pretty expensive sales, very expensive, very expensive. So that's when we started the retargeting audience campaign. Every time you start a retargeting campaign, it takes a period to warm up the audience. So you're going to be unprofitable a bit, but then once you've warmed up your initial audience, then it gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And then now, since we're retargeting people who've been to your website organically from the new organic content, or they've just watched your organic videos but haven't been to your website, whatever it is, there's a new influx of new audiences that we're going to have to re-warm up. So there's going to be a period where you're going to start getting purchases, but it's going to get expensive before it mellows out, just like it did here. So expect it to get expensive because you're reaching new audiences. And every time you reach new audiences, Facebook needs to hit all those people. One, it has to run ads to all the people to find out who's interested. So let's say it spends a bunch of money on say, 100,000 people that they're retargeting. You've wasted $100,000 or 100,000 worth of reach. Let's say that's only $2,000-3,000. Now out of that, Facebook's like, out of that we know the 30% of people that are interested. Now out of the 30, they're going to retarget those people for the second time. Out of the 30%, maybe only 5% people convert on the second viewing of your ad. Then it's going to show your ad to the third time. Then another 5%. But each time it's showing you're spending money and you're not getting sales, but the more you spend, you start converting. Each time converts more and more. On average, it takes people 7 touch points to make a decision and purchase. So that's sort of why when new audiences come in, Facebook is going to spend money, one, just running ads to everyone in the audience, then two, filtering down and just showing ads to the people who showed the most interest, and three, showing the ads again and again to the people who are most likely to then eventually purchase. So that process, there's a lot of money being spent, and that end part, that's when you're going to make a ton of sales at a very low cost of purchase that you've seen here. So if it took 1-2 weeks, around 2 weeks to warm up that audience to get your cost so it's the same thing's going to happen. Next, you want to realize the holiday period. End of April, Easter, people aren't shopping, people aren't taking out their credit cards, buying something they just saw on Facebook while they're having dinner with family. Just doesn't happen. So during holiday periods, cost of purchase does go up. Lastly, solutions. If the ads continue doing bad for a long time, like if it's genuinely bad, because like right now if you take a step back, we're still doing pretty good. Your profit margin, your break-even point's $80. So you're profitable, assuming everyone only purchases one unit. Most people are doing your upsells and they're probably buying more than one unit anyways. So you're still pretty profitable. But let's say you're not, even if we zoom back 30 days, the solutions would be: one, kill underperforming ads, go to ad level, find all the ads that are not doing well and start killing them. Two, narrowing country placements, figure out what countries are expensive and excluding them from the targeting. Next is narrowing placements, finding out what placements is quite expensive, trimming out the placements, and four, putting in new creatives. Those will be the solutions. But yeah, I think overall things are doing well. We don't want to stress over 4 bad days and make that our only focus, and not like as a result we get distracted by that where we're not doing the homework. It's easy to be distracted and stressed, especially once you've had a good run of like $30, $40, $50 cost of purchases. But always zoom back 30 days. If things are bad on a 30-day time frame, then we might want to consider making some changes. Until then, take it chill, focus on the work, focus on the homework, and things will work out. Let me know if you have any more questions. Peace.